Celtic's cup to lose, given what's left in the competition?
Well, they've still got. This is the tie of the round. You know, they're playing against, the form team in the country alongside themselves. So yeah, they've got a lot of work to do, and the fact that Rangers aren't in the competition now means that all the other clubs will be looking at an opportunity to get to the final, and obviously they'll want to see Celtic out of it because they've been so dominant. But yeah, I mean it's mouth-watering tie. You know, it's something that obviously I'm sure David would want to avoid. Celtic at home is the ultimate test for any Scottish team.
Has he surprised you by just how good it's been in the last 4 or 5 months for him?
Yeah, he surprised me, yeah. Ultimately, the start wasn't great, but he kept the same mantra the whole way through. He kept believing in the players, saying, look, we'll get it right. And he was quite calm, although he was under a huge amount of pressure. So he'll have learned a lot about himself going through that difficult period. They've come out the other side of it fantastically well, and he has. And the team's looking good. I mean, they've had an unbelievable week. You know, beating Celtic, beating Dundee United, you know, winning the derby. So he's ticking a lot of boxes really well that you have to do as a Hibs coach, you know, in terms of derby wins, beating the Old Firm. You know, can you finish top 4? You know, he's well on his way to doing that this season, and the place is buzzing. You know, it reminds me of my time there back in 2018. The scenes I've seen, you know, against Celtic, and then yesterday, you know, he's got the crowd really with him, and the team are responding. They're well organised. The fitness levels are excellent. I thought they really forced the issue yesterday, second half, and there's a real belief about them.
How much do you think that win against Celtic last week will give them the belief? Because although the last time they were there, they lost 3-0, I think it was. They made a lot of chances in that game.
Yeah, you got to take the chances though. But it's good that they're creating the chances. You know, St Mirren on Saturday night created a lot of good chances as well. But Celtic are dynamite. The last half hour on Saturday was some of the best football I've seen from them this season. I thought they were magnificent going forward. But, you know, Celtic at home, they're imperious, and it's going to be, you know, a tough ask at any stage of the season. But with the feel-good factor around Hibs at the minute, you know, there has to be a quiet confidence that they can compete. But you've got to take your chances. He's got Boyle playing really well at the minute, and that's really important. He's, for me, the best player when he's fit and firing. I think Cadden's been a revelation on the left-hand side as well. And I watched them against Celtic. I was at the game, and I thought they were really impressive in their organisation. And they played the game perfectly, as good as you could against Celtic.